But then I also thought, you know, and I know some people probably say their prayers before they go to bed. You know, as we ought to. I mean, whenever it is your time that you pray, some pray morning, noon, and night. That Bible said Daniel prayed 3 times a day. Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, I ain't patting myself on the back, but sometimes out delivering the mail, it seems like I talk to the Lord all day long. And sometimes I think, I ain't talked to him today. But sometimes I think, well, I've talked to him all day long. Well, you know, and listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, preachers and pastor, and you know, a lot of you don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that job this evening, and I'm sure, just in case, maybe for some reason I didn't make it tonight, and although he's been telling you for a week, Brother Peach might be preaching Sunday night, he was ready to preach tonight. He was ready to preach tonight in case something, you know, my car broke down halfway between here and Bowling Green or something, and I didn't make it, got sick. He was ready to preach tonight. I can guarantee you that. And like I said, there ain't nothing wrong with that this evening. You know, that's what he's got to do. That's his job, so to speak. You know, and I thought this. Sometimes singers sing, and sometimes, some places, some singers sing every service. Singers sing every service. Nothing wrong with that. And we know that. But I also got to think about this. You know, who eats 3 times a day? You know, we do, and sometimes it seems like I eat once a day, all day long. You've probably been there in that, but have you ever ate, and I liken this to singing, preaching, praying, going to church, and have you ever ate, but it just didn't seem to fill you up, or it just wasn't what you was wanting? You ate. You know, how many times have you, you know, how many times have you went to a restaurant and said, well, it wasn't very good, but you left with your belly full. You know, you ate it. You know, I mean, we eat it, and, you know, we'll say, well, it wasn't very good, or it just wasn't what I was wanting. And I thought the same thing happens to you and I with the Lord, I think, a lot of times. We go into church, and we're singing, and we're praying, and we're preaching, but and this ain't got nothing to do with necessarily with the First Baptist or a critique of Brother Christian over here. That ain't what it's about. But it's what God put on my heart this evening, that sometimes we just go through the motions in that. You know, I thought about this. I thought about couples in that tonight, and you know, me and my wife be 36 years this July and that. Some of you a few more, and some of you maybe a few less than that. But you know, I thought about how a lot of times they talk about maybe the spark's gone, or you know, the fire goes out in the relationship. And I think a lot of that happens with the Lord, and us and the Lord this evening. But one of the things I want to get to, whose fault is it in that tonight? Whose fault? It's not the Lord's fault in that. And you know, and I think, boy, you just hear more and more of couples that have been married 40 years divorcing these days. I think you hear more and more of it in that 40 years, 45 years, and walking away from it. In that, why? In that, one or two of them just wasn't working on it this evening. I think that's all you can really say. Somebody wasn't working on it. You know, and I don't think they're different with God's people and a couple in God's house in that. Something can happen to them this evening if it ain't worked on in that. Just like your relationship with the Lord. If you ain't working on it this evening, He's working in that tonight. I think we can agree on that. He's working in that. But sometimes you and I are not working in that tonight. But I thought about eating in that. When's the last time that you wanted? You know, I wanted my wife to sing that song. I didn't want her just to sing any old song in that. But listen, I wanted her to sing that song in that. I didn't have the words with me in that tonight. But that's that's the song I was wanting. That's the song that was been feeding me and my soul in that tonight. And like I said, sometimes we eat, but we ain't always satisfied in that. Listen, sometimes you want a great big juicy cheeseburger in that. Maybe you can't get one, and you'll eat something else and it'll fill you up. But you're not satisfied in that this evening in that. Why? Because it just wasn't what you was wanting in that. When's the last time you really wanted to sit down at the dinner table? Boy, I can think of many times sitting at Grandma's table in that. Well, I tell you that woman could cook this evening, at least for her family in that. And boy, she'd fix enough, as the old saying goes, for an army in that. And everything was good. And I tell you what, in my mind, I could sit at that table in that, and watch till you get up satisfied in that this evening from that table. My mother in that, boy, she could cook. Brother to suit me in that. And now my wife can cook to suit me in that tonight. Brother, listen in that. When's the last time? I know you maybe said your daily prayer in that, but I thought this, boy, when's the last time, boy, you just had to talk to him in that. Think about it tonight. Did we just go through the motions in that? And like I said, I think it's good to thank him he got us up in the morning, to thank him he kept us during the day, and say, Lord, tonight it's all you. You're watching over me in that. But when's the last time, boy, you just had to talk to him in that? I was thinking of it like this. I don't kind of understand kids these days. When me and my wife was younger in that, I don't know, but I always thought we'd stay on the phone just as long as they'd let us. Sometimes, boy, it would be from sundown till sun up. I'd have to get ready for church on Sunday morning, not having slept a wink in that, and go see her at church in that. I can understand they text nowadays in that. Seems to me I wouldn't want to do that, but I wanted to talk to her in that. When's the last time, boy, you really wanted to talk to the Lord in that, and maybe pour your heart out to him, not just because maybe you hadn't in that, but just because you wanted to in that. Listen, most of us, dinner time, it ain't that we've got to sit down and eat, we do in that, but what's the last thing, boy, you really wanted in that, boy, something in that would stick to your ribs, as we say, something that would satisfy in that. Listen in that. When's the last time you couldn't wait, brother, to get to the church house in that? Brother, think about it. Everybody, we did in that, but about everybody else. I got up here and got here at 10 o'clock this morning, or maybe 11 o'clock service, 6 or 7 this evening, in that, and it's good for everybody that comes. But when's the last time, boy, you thought down in your soul, I've got to get there in that, I've got to in that, go to my Father's house in that, and I've got to get satisfied in that. How many times, brother, do we leave unsatisfied in that? Brother, it's not because God didn't give this man a message in that. Boy, I believe that. Brother, it's on me and you tonight. Sometimes a couple kind of stop, as we say, dating in that. out, and before you know it, they say we've grown apart. Well, I think the same thing happens with me and you and the Lord in that. Brother, if we ain't careful, the fire will go out in that. We may stay together in that tonight. We may keep going to church. We may keep praying. We may keep praising in that. We may keep singing. But you know, I'll just bet figuratively in that the fire's gone out in that, brother, in some people's lives in that. You're not lost in that tonight. You don't need to be saved in that. But the fire goes out, as the old saying goes. You know, listen, I was thinking all these things in terms of myself in that. You know, and I go back and think, listen, got saved when I was 10 years old. And you know, now, a place like this, you know, a lot of the world will say, it's too old-fashioned in that. They'll tell you that. But I know this, and I know it for a fact. Even when I was 12 and 14 and 16, I liked going to the house of God. I liked hearing the songs they sung. I liked the preacher in that. I did. I liked the fellowship. I liked the handshake in that. I liked the spirit in that. Boy, that I could feel down in my soul. Don't get me wrong. I got a little contrary as a teenager sometimes. But I know this. Even then, I like the house of God. Amen. In that. Don't have to change it in that. You know what's got to change? Men's hearts. That's what's got to change this evening. It ain't the Lord. The Lord doesn't have to change to fit the times. The Lord doesn't have to change His order of service. The Lord doesn't have to change His spirit in that. I'll tell you what's got to change. It's down in the hearts of men, women, boys, and girls. Amen. That's what's got to change tonight. That's where you have to have a change take place. You know, and lost men, women, boys, they'll tell you, they don't like this way tonight. They don't like the Lord's way. A lot of them don't want to go to the Lord's house. Why? Because it's enmity in that between this old world and the Lord. But I know this. I know what the Lord promised here. If you would hunger and thirst after righteousness, what He said, you will be filled in that tonight. You will be filled in that. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with all those things you're doing. But where's the fire? Where's the spark in that? I thought of, I think it's Leviticus chapter 6, verse 13. Said the fire, I believe he said the fire should never go out in his house continually in that. You know that when they built the tabernacle and they had a place of worship in that, they had a fire in there, and you know it was to burn 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They wasn't supposed to let it go out in that. And fire, it seemed to always represent the Lord through God's word in that. And the fire was to never go out. Listen, I don't know much about. I've got a propane fireplace at home. All I've got to do, push a button, and boy, I've got fire, and that heat feels good on a cold day. That gas heat, boy, it'll warm you up. I don't know much about a wood fire in that. I know it probably takes a lot of work in that. It takes a lot of work to build one up, to keep it going in that. I thought about this when I went by Cracker Barrel the other day. They was out getting the wood out behind the building, getting a big cart of wood to take in. They got that big fireplace in the middle of the dining room there. They had to go out, get some more wood in that. Listen, if you're going to keep the fire going, it takes a lot of work. Amen. It takes a lot of work. And where'd that wood come from? Somebody had to go chop it. Somebody had to split it. Somebody had to stack it. Somebody had to do a lot of things with it. It takes a lot of work in that. But where's our fire tonight? What are you doing in that? To get excited in that, brother, about the work of the Lord. To be excited in that, to come to church. You know, I think we all feel that once in a while. You mean I gotta go? You mean I gotta go today? Well, Wednesday evening rolled around awful quick. Wednesday evening rolled around awful quick. But boy, ain't it a joy most of the time. Ain't it a joy most of the time that you get to go, that you get to come to the house of the Lord, that you get to hear the songs of Zion, that you get to hear the brother talk of something about the Word of God. Listen, here's the only promise of life is in this book tonight. It's not in the world or nor the things of it in that. There's nothing good out there. There's a lot of good in here. I'll tell you, save my soul, save my kids' soul, and boy, that little grandson I got with me, I'm banking on him one day, the Lord, to save his soul, just like he did mine in that. You'll not find that in the world. You'll not find nothing good out there. But blessed is he that hungers and thirsteth. You know, I drink a lot of pop, I guess. Diet Mountain Dew. My drink of choice. I drink it whether I'm thirsty or not. I just drink it. But boy, what do you do when you get thirsty, though? I tell you, I think things are just, and I mean this, I don't guess anybody here just can buy the world. Nobody's that wealthy. But I really think we got too much. And I ain't saying I'm giving mine back. That ain't what I'm saying. But I do think sometimes good times can be a Christian's worst enemy. We let down on God. You let us need something, we'll be on the altar. You let me need something, I'll be up here. Or beside my bed, or in my bed, or on my mail route all day long. You let me need something, me and him have a close relationship. Amen. But you let us not need something, and we can almost forget him. We can almost forget him when we don't need. Good times are kind of our worst enemy. When was the last time you was thirsty? I mean, really think about it. Not just wanting something to drink. I'm not thirsty. All I got to do is go back here and push a button. As far as I know, I'll get good, clean drinking water out of that fountain. But you know, there's places in the world you can't do that. There's places in the world children don't have clean drinking water. That's hard for us to imagine. I don't even think we want to think about it, truly. I mean, I don't want to think about it. A child that's hungry, I don't want to think about it. But yet, I believe it. They say we throw more food away in America than some kids have all day long. 40%. 40. Good times. We don't lack for much. You might not have everything you want. But well, I'll tell you, I think he's given us everything we need. And then some. But when's the last time you wanted to? When's the last time you wanted to? I want to go to church tonight. I want to pray to the Father. I want to sing the song. Now listen, ain't nothing wrong. I told you, this man got to get up and preach no matter what. When's the last time, boy, you wanted to? Maybe it was this morning. Might have been this morning. But I'm telling you, there's a difference between doing it and wanting to. I've been wanting to preach this message. Because I just thought about all the times growing up and different times that I wanted to go to church. Nobody had to make me. And I'll tell you, sometimes it seemed like Sunday just wasn't coming. You wanted to go. Wednesday night comes and goes, and Thursday you want to go to church. And there's been times in my life I found a place to go on a Thursday night. Been times in my life I found a place to go on a Friday night when I wanted to. You can find a place to go on Saturday night if you want to. Well, I tell you, that's so true. We can do everything we want to do. And if we don't want to do it, a stick of dynamite couldn't make us do it. Yeah. Think about it. I hate getting up for work in the morning. You tell me I'm going on vacation, I'll be the first one up. I ain't going to lie about it. My wife gets so aggravated. Because when I spend all that money to go somewhere, I want to see everything there is to see. Get my money's worth. Because I may never be back that way. But during the week and Sunday morning, I like to sleep. But you put me on vacation. Just remember, if you ever go with me, you're getting up early. Staying up late. Why? Because I want to. Because I want to, brother. When's the last time you wanted to do something in the house of the Lord? Either wanted to get there. When's the last time you wanted to pray? When's the last time you wanted to sing? When's the last time you really felt that fire? Don't let the fire go out. Don't let the fire go out. You know, Jeremiah, we're going to read you over there, Jeremiah 20. We won't read it in that this evening, but you know, he come to the point, he said, I'm not even going to speak about the Lord anymore. He said, I'm not going to speak about him anymore. Because every time he did, the people just turned their back on him, on the Lord. He said, I'm not going to speak about the Lord anymore. And you know what he said? He said, it become like a fire down in my bones. He said, it become like a burning fire in my bones, keeping my mouth shut about God. He said, even though it didn't seem to do no good, he said, like a fire in my bones. So you know what he said he did? He started talking about the Lord again. I tell you, you got a fire in there, you got to let it out. We need to work on the fire. Amen. We need to work on that fire inside us. Yeah. Get that flame going. Get that want to back. Want to. Not have to, want to. Yeah. And like I said, some of my thoughts come to you. Read your Bible daily. That's good. But boy, when's the last time you just wanted to? I mean, you just wanted to read something in God's Word. Sometimes, I know the different people's on the local gospel station. Sometimes, well, I just want to turn it on and listen. And sometimes I turn it on and it plays and hours go by, I couldn't tell you what happened. But sometimes I want to. Sometimes I pray, and you know, sometimes I think our prayers don't get above the ceiling. Sometimes when we get real low, the prayers go awful high, and they're carried straight into the bosom of God. When you want to. Yes. When you want to this evening. Get the fire going. It's up to you. Not God. God done lit it. If he saved you, he lit the fire. He lit the fire in you. You might have to play around with it a little bit. Because if it's went low, went out, it's your fault. It's my fault. We got away from him. We've grown apart from him. But those that hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. Amen. That's all we got, Brother Christian. Come on, close it there.
Amen. Amen. Appreciate that, Brother Pete. Well, I was up there and got a lot of things on my heart and my mind. You know, that's what happens. We preach it. We hear another preacher preach, and then things start popping in our head and our mind, and we get ready to put a message together sometime. And I appreciate that. And he's right about